I always believe that no matter where you go, you should always try to learn something. And the thing that I learned last year, and we adopted it as part of our model defensively. Our model this year defensively, or last year, was to start fast and to finish strong. Okay, that's how we started off every defensive meeting, and how we finished every defensive meeting was get better together. Okay, and our motto was get better together. Our mission was GBT, get better together. And the first time that I heard that was, and you mentioned it today, was when I was back here last year. So that's something that resonated with me when we went back there and we incorporated it in our saying, GBT, get better together. And the guys bought in, called in earlier, they used it earlier, as far as people buying into it. And that's something that the guys bought into. As far as whatever we did, we got together. Because football is also a team sport. Okay? And they played better. Okay? They played good during the first season. Again, just like any other team, you have your ups and downs, and they finished. They finished strong. They did very well. They're very proud. And from a selfish point, it is nice walking around with your guys right now. And just I feel there's a lot of green here. And I know you guys understand about it.
Yeah, when I brought this.
They're very good football team. But it was nice to see a familiar color walk in here, and that was Owen. That's your name. So I just happen to have. It might not be your size, Owen, but I just happen to have. But like I said, I'm trying to go through this. There's a couple things, really what I really want to talk about and share with you guys, something that I know coaches, we always talk about it. I'm not a big stat person, okay? But there's some stats, there's a couple of stats that are very important to me, okay? They're very important to our football team. And, and things that coaches talk about, I think sometimes we don't do enough justice. There's a lot of things that we say. We say one thing, and we say how important they are, but when we go on the field and we go about doing things, they kind of take a back seat. Okay, and one of the things I want to talk about is takeaways. Okay, something that, from a statistical point, is probably one of the most important stats in football. You win the takeaway battle, you usually win the football game. Okay, or you stand a great chance of winning. Okay. Okay. So this is our key to success. Okay. And as I was doing this study, kind of started it last year, and just kind of went through some numbers this year. I found this very interesting. Next one. Okay. So when you look at it, okay, in the last 4 years, Winnipeg, we won 44 games during the regular season. We won 44 games during the regular season. Okay? We were 42-5. We were 42-5 over the last 4 years when we won the takeaway battle. That's pretty awesome. Okay? So what we're saying is when we are tied or lose takeaways, we've only won 2 football games. Okay? That makes a big difference in our success. 2018, okay, we were 10-0 when we won the takeaway battle. Okay, and I use takeaways because we take the ball away. We don't talk about turnovers. We talk about takeaways. Turnovers is when offenses donate the ball, when we don't do anything. Our job is to what? Take the football away. Keep them out of the end zone and take the football away. Okay? So, 2018, we were 10-0 when we won the takeaway battle. Okay? This past year, we were 9-2. Okay? From a CFL perspective, okay, in 2019, 51-15 when the team was won the takeaway battle. Last year, it was 61-9. Okay. Pretty important. Defense, we talk about taking away the football. Offensive, they talk about what? Securing the ball, protecting the football. Okay? We're a plus 13 in the playoffs. Okay, or really plus 12. Okay? We had 13 takeaways, we gave the ball away once. Okay, and I don't consider it really a giveaway because it was at the end of the game. Okay, and I think we had like a 30-5 with the rest of the minute left in the game, and we went for it. You know, they stopped us. We went on the field for 1 or 2 plays. Now, we were 3-0 in the playoffs. Played a major factor winning the takeaway. Okay, in the last 4 years, Winnipeg, we finished first or second. Okay, first or second in the takeaways. Okay, in the last 4 years, we have recorded 195 takeaways during the regular season. Okay, which turned into 23 touchdowns. So when we talk about takeaways, it's very important to us. Okay, and it's more than lip service the way that we go about doing it defensively. Again, as I said, as coaches, a lot of times we talk about things, but it's like we talk about it, but we don't go about doing it. Okay, a lot of times we talk to players. You got to make that tackle. You got to make that tackle. You got to make that tackle. But yet you go through all week long and you have to go tackle them. You don't give them an opportunity to be successful. So this is the same way for us. When we talk about takeaways, we can't just say we got to catch the ball, we got to do this, we got to do that. Okay, what are we doing to give them an opportunity to be successful? Okay. And what we do is we started off from day one. Okay, we started off from day one. Okay, how do we do this? Okay, one of the things, we have try to make things fun. I gotta have fun when I do. Okay, so this is our takeaway. This is our takeaway chart. Okay, these are our games down here, and what we have is our airplane. Okay, for every one takeaway, it ascends, right? It ascends. That's what it does. Okay, that's what we did in 2016, 61. It was 59 during the regular season. Okay, so we've gone from a low of 42 to a high of 59 during the regular season in the last 4 years. Okay, so we're always finished 1 or 2. We finished 2 this past year to tell. Okay, so we attended. Okay, and where you see the bombs are, okay, when we scored touchdowns. When we scored touchdowns. Okay, and we scored 23 touchdowns in the last 4 years. Okay, Saskatchewan in 2018, they were phenomenal. They had 11 touchdowns. Okay, when you can score anytime your offense is on the field, that's 14 points that's hard to make up. Okay, it's not 7 points, because 7 points is what? It gets you tired. How do you get ahead? You got to score again. Okay, so when we talk about what we do, we talk about, we talk about here, pursuing to the ball, taking away the ball, but scoring. So we're not just content to what? Taking away the football. Our whole objective is what? To become offensively when we get the football. Okay? Okay. We talk about takeaways. Okay. We talk about, before I get there, okay, before I talk a little bit, this is the most important thing. Okay, it's the football. This is what everyone's trying to get. You control the football, okay, you win football games. You control the football, you win football games. In our meeting room, before you go in our meeting room, because we want you to know that's always important, okay, the ball is the most important, okay. When I get into my talk later and talk about the video, you always want to secure the tackle, but you always want to what? Try to get the football. Try to get the football. Create takeaways. Okay. So in our meeting room, okay, we have this ball. It's hanging. And it's hanging on the door. We have 2 doors that go into our meeting room. Okay. But what every player does is when they enter or when they exit, they always touch the ball. They always touch the ball. We always touch the ball, okay? Because you're conscious, okay? What we want to do is what? We want to make everything that we do, we want to make it habit forming, okay? Something that you don't have to think about, okay? There's two things that I do every time I wake up in the morning to start the day. Can't tell you what order I'm going to do it in, okay? Either I got to take a piss, okay, or I brush my teeth. Those are the two things without even thinking about it. That's just what I'm conditioned to do. So what we want our players to do is be conditioned about what? The ball. It's the most important. So they come in there, they touch it, they take their seat, they get up, and they touch it. Okay? Sometimes they go back, go back, they touch it. They touch it. Because what? That's the most important. Okay? Because that's what everyone's trying to chase, right? Offenses are trying to do what? Protect it. Defensively, we're trying to do what? Take it away. So we want them to know that that's most important. So we want them to always be conscious of it. Be conscious of it. Okay? I think it's gone. There you go. Okay. So it's a daily emphasis. It's a daily emphasis. Okay. Again, we don't just talk about it. It's an action. Okay. We go about doing something about it. Okay. Okay. Building habits. Okay. It's habit forming. Okay. Okay. And again, the ultimate thing, because we always want to become offensive, we always want to score. We always want to score. Okay? Okay, our standards. Okay, our standards. I don't know if it was Paul or if it was Dave that was talking about standards. What are your standards? Okay, standards are something that's the bare minimum. Okay, that's the bare minimum. Okay, that's the least amount that's acceptable. Okay, and what we're always trying to do, we're always trying to push our standards. Okay, always push that bar. Always push that bar. Okay, so these three things. Okay, Dave talked about not giving you a bunch of things. We only have like three things that we talk about. Okay, defensively regarding our takeaways is one is pursuit. You know, effort and desire. Okay, it doesn't take skill. Okay, get to the football. Get your butt to the football. Okay, and the way that we pursue. Okay, the way that we pursue is first person, and as Paul talked about earlier, first person to the ball, okay, sets a new boundary, okay, sets the edge, okay. Don't be afraid to miss, okay. Don't be afraid to miss, but you got to do what? You got to force the ball carrier to what? Turn back inside to bigger buttons, okay. The worst possible scenario that you can do is you can miss, but miss with the proper leverage. Okay, therefore, if he's running up, I want to miss to his outside, and the worst possible thing he's got to do is what? Stop his feet. If he stops his feet, he's not doing what? He's not gaining ground. That gives our buddies what? An opportunity to make the play, because they're what? They're pursuing to the football. Okay, and the simplest thing that we tell them is this. Okay, the ball's in front of you, you run the line. Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to run the line to the alley. Okay, when I mean to the alley, that's back to the ball, right? Ball, back to the alley, and really to close it to his inside hit. Okay, because what we're doing, what? He's going to force the cut back, they're going to run him right back into me. Okay, he's going to cut it back again, he's going to run back to the next defense. Therefore, what? It's a team defense. Okay, everyone's got to get to the football. Everyone's got to get to the football. Back person, okay, you stay to the depth of the football. Okay, stay to the depth of the football. Don't get in front. Okay, get behind. So as long as the ball's in front of us, we're down the line. If the ball's behind us, okay, then we take the old school traditional angle. You run to the back pylon, or you run to the front of the pylon, and you adjust. Okay, so that's how we pursue. Okay, doesn't take skill. You just take. You want to. Once we talk about D-linemen, okay, running down, okay. Usually, a lot of times when you look at the fastest guys aren't the guys that clock 4.2, 4.3, 4.4 that make it down. It's the guys that run 4.7, 4.8, because what? They want the desire to get down there. Okay. The next thing is the ball. Okay. We want to strip, punch, intercept the ball. Whatever we do, you know, we want to punch it out, we want to strip it out, whatever it takes, okay? But first person there, right? Before we go for the football, we want to always move. We always want to ensure the tackle. Okay, because even though we talk about takeaways, we're still going to be sound defensively. Okay, because it doesn't do no good. You're going for the ball. They're taught to secure the ball, and they're running. Okay, so we got to make sure we secure the tackle. Okay, then your teammate strip, punch, whatever you do to get to the football. Okay, do you want to make plays? Everyone wants to make plays. Okay, that's about what? Being around with football. So you got to what? Get your butt there, and then when you get there, you got to what? You got to do something. Okay, and then the third thing is what? We want to score. Okay, get the ball offensively, become offense, turn, redirect. Your mindset changes. We become blockers. We become ball carriers. Okay, but now you got to do what? You got to secure the football. Okay. Okay, we go ball disruption. Ball disruption. Again? All right. Okay. Almost done. Okay. First defender, secure the tackle. Second defender, strip the ball. Okay. One thing that we talk about a lot, okay, we talk about the lawnmower. Okay. We talk about the lawnmower. Okay. This is our lawnmower. Okay. What we do, this is an apparatus. We have about 6 of them nailed or screwed to a piece of wood. Okay, and what it is, it's the player's responsibility. Okay, before practice, okay, you got to get 10 each arm. 10 each arm. Okay, and what they do is they put it in a different location of the field. Okay, so when we get to the field, to the goal line, okay, you can walk to the goal line, but in order to get on the field, you got a job. Okay, a pseudo job. You find it, you got 10 each arm. 10 each arm. 10 each arm. That's a pre-practice. Okay, so it gets you out of the locker room early. Okay, and you got to do it. Okay, we're not watching. Okay, but just because we don't say nothing doesn't mean that we don't know. Okay, again, we want to what? Emphasize. We talk about that. When you get to the football, we talk about that action. Okay, and that's something that it's your responsibility, it's the player's responsibility to police each other. Okay. Next one. Okay, tomahawk. Okay, tomahawk, just slapping down on the ball, right? Okay, and you got to do what? You got to be a little bit of force. There's got to be a little bit of force. Okay, quarterback's in this position. You're coming from behind him. You want a tomahawk, ball carrier. You want to secure with one arm. You want a tomahawk with the other arm. Okay, trying to punch the ball, trying to disengage the ball. Okay, the other thing that we do. Okay. Oh, go back. That's all right. Okay. Experience. Okay. Is shoot the arm. Okay. When we talk about shoot the arm, okay, if you can just say that, Dave. We talk about shoot the arm, you're a quarterback. Okay. So there's things that you want to get your hands up, or you get close to the quarterback. There's no such thing as a tomahawk, but you want to shoot the arm. Okay. Not tomahawk because that takes extra time. You know, especially when you're coming from behind. If you go ahead, shoot the arm. Okay, so many times, shoot the arm. So many times it takes an element, and you'll see it in the tape, you see it in the film. You see the DB coming up like this, he throws the ball. That's when it's in motion. This is quicker because it's less ground to cover. Okay, so before practice, again, our practice starts at, okay, it starts at 11:30. Okay, at 11:25, okay. The linemen and linebackers are out there, and all his coach is doing, they're running up to him, he's doing this, and all he's doing is shoot the arm. Shoot the arm. Okay, he's moving the pocket, shooting the arm. Again, habit forming, making sure that what we talk about, the ball being most important, okay, the quarterback position, we got to make sure that we drill it. Because again, we only get 10 minutes a day of individual time. Okay, so we got to utilize whatever time that we have. We got to utilize whatever time we have. Okay, thank you. Okay, hands up, passing lanes, can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up. Okay, you want to be disruptive. Get the passing lanes, knock down tips. Willie Jefferson, okay, he's wingspan of 7 foot, okay, set a CFL worker for what, 16 tips at the line of scrimmage. Okay, that's his tips. That's not many times he disrupts the quarterback just because of this. Okay? Get out of the quarterback out of his comfort zone. Okay? okay, and ball awareness, okay, ball awareness, okay, one more time, okay, and that's picking up the ball, okay, and what we do is what we coach our players that anytime the ball is on the ground, pick it up. Incomplete pass, go pick up the ball, okay, habit forming, because you never know when a game that there's a fumble, okay, or a lateral, okay, possible lateral is a judgment call, but if you go ahead and do it like you know it is, you might be able to steal a call. Okay, and sometimes the officials are waiting to see what your reaction is. Okay, so what we do is what we call this loose change, picking up the football. Okay, and so what we do during training camp, okay, the reason why we call it loose change is this. Every time you pick up the ball, incomplete or whatever, okay, the next meeting, you put a coin in. Okay, it could be a nickel, it could be a, these are pennies, so it's from American. Okay. It could be whatever. If you pick up 3 times, then you put 3 coins in there. What we do at the end of training camp is how much money is in there. Okay, and then what we do is we divide it up. Okay, and what we've done, okay, because really the person that has the most opportunity is the DB. Okay, but what we do is what? Who's the top defensive lineman? Who's the top linebacker? Who's the top DB? What we do is we divide up the pot. I think it came out to $125 or something like that. So that was how much the first place guy got, the DB, and then as coaches we took care of the other ones. Okay, and then what I did is I still kept track of this during the season. Okay, and this is during the games too. Okay, and I would just sit there and I just keep track of it. Okay, and what had happened at the end was what I had told the players is for every time they picked it up, it was a quarter. I think that's what it was. It was a quarter. Okay, at the end of the year, I think they ended up being it accumulated to like 500 and some odd bucks. Okay, so it was loose change is something they took a lot of pride in, because whoever had the most, again, it makes it a competition, okay, a friendly competition, okay. So if you didn't pick it up, you got deducted from it. You didn't get a mark for it. Okay, you didn't have to put no money in there, but all of a sudden, if you had 5 marks and you picked up the ball 3 times, but you didn't pick it up 2 times, you only get 1. Okay. The other thing that we did was for takeaways, forced fumbles, and tips. They had a chance. They won a chocolate bar. Always had a box of chocolate. Okay, and they could go buy their own chocolate bar, but they took a lot of pride in getting that. Okay, and probably the best story that I have for you guys here, Winston Rose, who came to us this year, he signed with Cincinnati a couple of weeks ago. He came in and he said, Coach, he was getting interceptions and stuff. He goes, all you got is chocolate? He goes, man, you trying to give us diabetes and everything? I said, Winston, you don't have to take it. I go, I'm a middle child. I don't care. I go, you don't have to take it. I go, this is for you guys. This is fun. You don't have to take it. So all of a sudden, I think going into the Western final against Saskatchewan, he had another interception and stuff, and never addressed it, and, the times he took and stuff like that. So all of a sudden, I came in there, and I go, I called out who got him, and he goes, Coach, I had an interception. I go, oh, I thought you didn't want any chocolate. So, but he bought into it. It took him a while, but he bought into it, okay? No matter what we teach, no matter what we do, we get them to buy in, they're going to have success for it, And what we showed them was the numbers at the beginning regarding our takeaways. You go out there and you do these little things, you're going to see your reward. I can't tell you when, okay, but they're going to happen. We had 40-something takeaways this year, okay, but we had another probably 60 or 70 missed opportunities. Okay, so if we can even get 15% of those missed opportunities, how many more wins is that going to be? How many less points is that going to be? That makes us a better defense. So takeaways are important. We want to make plays. when we have the opportunity to make plays, we have to make our fair share of them. Okay. Any questions regarding our philosophy regarding takeaways? Okay, and when they don't pick it up, again, you know, the thing about coaching, what we want to do is this: we want to coach you every time. We want to coach you every play. Every play. You know, I know, like I told the players, I know you guys roll your eyes in the back of your head and you're cussing us out and stuff like that, but it is important. And we want you to know that it's important. It's important to our success. Okay? We good? Okay. So, some film here about how we go about doing it. There you go. You just gotta get that one. Okay. So I'll go through this somewhat quicker than others. Here's the good. This is what I was going to say. Okay. So kind of go through this. The thing, what we do is once a week, no matter what our week is, we'll always have a pursuit. You know, we'll always start off our defensive practice with a pursuit. Okay, and it takes about 3 minutes. Okay, and once a week on a normal work week, we'll always have what we call a circuit. Okay, sometimes it's a takeaway circuit. Okay, sometimes it's a tackle circuit. Okay, again, you can't get enough of those little individual things, so we try to incorporate it as much as we can. Okay, because it's important to us. Okay, so this is just a takeaway circuit. I mean, this is just a what do you call it? Pursuit. Okay, just a pursuit. Just kind of go through this real quick. Okay, first guy, at the edge, we want him to run by because we don't want him to stutter his feet. Because what we want him to do is what? Don't be afraid to miss. If you miss, that's why you got 11 other guys here to help us out, right? Okay? We want to come down the line, and then we want to adjust. The ball carrier gets upfield, we want to adjust. See the DBs come down flat. Really, this corner should be running to the last man of pursuit. Okay? He should be running to the corner of the end zone here, or 45-degree angle. Okay? Same thing, this is a good one. He's coming, we're down the line. Okay? And really, there's two types of things that we look for in this drill. Sometimes it's just to get them going. Because you're lazy, you're not lazy, but it might not be as encouraging for practice. So we want to get them going. Sometimes it's just to get them running. Sometimes we want to look at it as what? We're looking at technique, okay? We want to look at it. And it's really getting on these guys, making sure they're running the line, convergence to the ball. Okay? Take it one step farther now. Okay? So we want to divide it up. Okay? So we're just doing the front is doing this one, okay, and then it'll be another drill, and then the back end will go. Okay? So it forces these guys to what? To work to be who? First guy. Because usually it's going to be the guys out here, right? Okay? Second guy, you want to be depth of the ball, right? You want to be depth of the ball. Okay? Again, when we do it right, we minimize the opportunity for what? Explosion plays. Okay? It's just the DBs now. First guy, good speed coming down the line, filling the alley. Right now, there's no need of him going back outside because what? He's at the edge. Okay? So now he needs to do what? Get off the block, fill in. We're coming down the line. Okay? And this is a good one where he's just staying. Now he's adjusted. You see the D-line adjust? Okay? Because you got to know what you're looking at, right? So in old school, okay, when I was coming up, they said never follow the same color. We're okay if you follow the same color, right? Because we're running the line, now we adjust. Okay? Okay, and then we always incorporate what? Ball upfield. Okay, so we've got to do what? We got to redirect, okay, or he goes for the ball. Okay? He's just a goofy guy sometimes. Okay? Any questions? Okay, so now what we're going to a phase here is what? Part of our takeaway circuit. Takeaway circuit, okay? And what we want to do is we always want to do, I think this is going into the Saskatchewan game because what your quarterback, he does a great job of what? Spinning out. Okay? So these DBs, when they come off the edge, a lot of times, we draw it up in schemes with them coming off the edge, and they do it, full speed and everything like that. But a lot of times they don't get coached up because they miss the play, because they come out of control. Okay? So here it is, just what? What we want to do is what? You want to adjust because you're a containing player, you're coming off the edge, and the thing that we always want to think about is the ball. If you're thinking about the ball, the quarterback's hand, it's going to force you to do what? Come under control. Because if you're out of control, you're not going to be able to what? React to the football. Okay? So we'll sacrifice what? A little bit of speed for the opportunity to make the play on the ball. Okay? And again, he does a good job here. Just go ahead and tap the ball. Okay? Again, a drill, you want to overemphasize. Okay? Come back to here. Okay? Just punch it. Okay? Just punch it. The only thing I don't like here is what? Where his right hand is. Okay? His right hand is on his back. His right hand should be where? Okay? Because you want to do what? You got to secure the tackle. Okay? And then, again, as a ball carrier, you want to do what? You want to make it a little tough on them. Okay? Because the reality is what? They're going to be holding that ball pretty tight. Okay? But again, just the action of doing it. Okay? He tries it. It's a little stuff. He's got to work to get it out. Okay? But that's okay. That's a good rep. Okay? Now this is more of the tomahawk. Okay? Coming down, he's stripping from over the top. Still don't like his right hand. Okay? But you gotta try to rake it out. That's almost like the lawnmower, right? That's all the lawnmower is, right? Condition yourself. Okay? Just kind of going through this, trying to go through this a little tough, a little quick. Okay? The other thing here, it's not so much the speed of the ball coming out here, but again, these are fumble recovery or last touch. Okay? If you never practice it, then when you don't get it, it's hard for us to be critical of the players because we're not giving them the tools to be successful. Okay? One of the things that O'Shea does a great job at is during the stretch, because it's not the old school stretch where you're standing in a place, they're I don't know what the proper term is, but they're kind of jogging and doing their stretch. But there's always a ball. Throwing the ball, throwing it to them, putting it on the ground, they got to pick it up, secure it, whether it's offense or defense. Okay, mindful what? That how you pick up a fumble, okay, and what? Securing the ball. Okay? Securing the ball. Okay? So this is either securing it or in some situations, go ahead. Nice hand. Or it's last touch. Okay? Again, for some of the Americans coming up, they got to understand the rules. Okay? Again, catching the football. Again, this is a circuit. Okay? It's important that what? The defensive line, what? It's the feel of the football. Okay? How do you catch a football? You want to catch it with your hand. Okay? This is a different, we came off the edge for the DBs. Here, this is almost like shooting the arm. Okay? Or going for the football. Okay? This is the front. And he's starting a little bit early, right? Okay? Him following through is not going to do nothing to the quarterback. Okay? Again, the spin, you got to be under control. Ball's most important. Okay? So now, there's about 5 or 6 clips here, okay, just our practice. Okay? Okay? Ball's on the ground, pick it up. Okay, and make it be habit forming. It's not something you got to think about. It's something that's got to happen right away. Okay, he was good with it. He's not bad with it. He's standing and watching. Okay, he's standing and watching. He's worried about the play. Okay, we celebrate after we get the football. Okay? Not a real good start. Missed opportunity. Got to make the catch. Got to make the play. we got to finish, okay? Paul talked about finishing. Dave talked about finishing. Makes a difference, right? They're still sitting there, wait. Okay? And what happens is, sometimes we don't say nothing, and the players will start saying it. They start coaching themselves. Okay? That's what we want the leaders to do. Step up. Hey, gotta get the ball. Gotta get the ball. There should be 3 of them. Okay? In the game, again, we don't want to touch the quarterback. This will be a great opportunity for him to what? Shoot the arm. See that? Okay? Go ahead and shoot the arm. So he can't what? Follow through. Okay? Okay. So we have him coming off the edge. Okay? This is a scout team right here. Okay? So it doesn't matter. When you're on the field, our standards never change. Okay, it doesn't change regarding the practice, it doesn't change regarding the game. Okay, so he's coming off the edge. Ball's incomplete. He's him. He's the one that was coming off the edge. He's by the quarterback, and he ends up being the guy that keeps running. I know it gets cut off, but he's the one that ends up picking up the ball. Okay, he talks about standards. That's unacceptable. Okay. That's not good enough. Okay? That's not good enough. Okay? And again, we coach it. Okay? We critique it. We're in meetings the next day and we point it out. Okay? That's not good enough. Everyone has pride. Okay? If you don't like what coaches say, this is what I was told. If you don't like what I say, then do it right, and you don't have to worry about it. Okay? Because, like I said earlier, okay, we're going to let you know when you don't do it right, but we're also going to let you know when you do it right. So it's not a one-sided thing. Okay? Off the edge, like to see some type of tomahawk. This is a good job. He gets his hand in there. That's a candy bar right there. That's 2 candy bars. Okay. And these guys are aware of what they're going to be doing, because they're going to be slapping at the ball. They're going to be trying to punch it out. Okay? Again, have it for me. If you don't do it in practice, don't think all of a sudden it's going to be in the game. You're going to turn the lights on. I'm going to do it. Okay? I'm not saying you can't do it. I just don't believe that everyone is squared like that. Okay? So let's make sure we all do it all the time. Big play for us. This opportunity, not thinking about it, this is a good job by him. Okay, that's Winston right there. Okay, during training camp, he wouldn't have done that. Okay, good job here. Get your hands up. Okay, opportunity what? To take care of a drill. Okay, take care of a drill. That's what you like to see right here. Okay? Drops it. You have people that converge it. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's what we want. Good job getting your hands up. What I like here, you got the DB coming off, but he's working on something, right? Kind of like a tomahawk. You see it from the close, from the end zone. Almost a delayed, right? But they become aware of it. They become aware of it. Okay? See him stick his arm out? What we coach, they will do. Can't tell you when they're going to do it. Okay? But they're going to do it. Okay? I'm a believer in that. You know, I'm a believer in that. You know, again, you see it enough. Either you want to get your name called out because you're doing a good job, or you don't want to get your name called out because you're not doing it. Because it's a wasted rep. And you only get so many reps, and you only get so many opportunities. Any questions there? Okay. So that's practice. Okay. So what you want is what? The ideal thing is what you talk about, you teach in the classroom, you take it out and you drill it. Okay, drills are drills. Okay, and you take those drills to what? To your selling, to your insight, to your teamwork. Okay, and this is practice. Now you want to take what? You want to take the practice to the game. Okay, so before I get here, okay, and these are game shots. And just so you guys know, every team's on it. Okay, so it's not all. There's probably more bad plays than good plays. Okay, and Dave, I was meaning to mention this to you. You know, when you had mentioned on your first clip, right, that I was aware of it, but when you talked about Winnipeg and Toronto, there, you know, you guys kicked our asses. We couldn't hold a 21-point fourth quarter lead.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, you guys did a good job.
You guys did a good job. Okay, so again, there's plays that we send in every week to the league to ask them what they would rule, or if we have a question we'll call, we want to better understand. Okay, so this first play, okay, Willie Jefferson, okay, you see him, what, going for the ball, okay, but you see this? It's delayed, okay, so the official really they said that if we would have challenged that, we would have won it if he picks it up right away. Okay, because when you look at it, the whole thing is what? You know, we got a ruling back from them saying that if they would have picked it up, they would probably rule it. They would overturn it and rule it a fumble. Okay, pick it up and score. He probably could have been defensive player of the year because he probably would have had 4 touchdowns by doing just that. Just what? Picking up the ball. Just go pick it up and make the official, force the official to make a play. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember. Okay, last year when we played you guys in the semifinal, there was a pass that was thrown. Okay. And was it a lateral? Was it not a lateral? Okay. But our guys, your receiver, you know, he saw our guys breaking for the football because they were doing what they're supposed to do. Then he wasn't sure. Okay. And what they ended up doing was ruling it. He ended up getting it, knocking it out of bounds, but they ended up ruling it a lateral. Okay. But if he hasn't responded, that's our football. Okay. So what we will always want to teach our guys is what? Always make the official stop the play. We go ahead and pick up the ball, and even though it's an obvious incomplete, again, we don't want to pick and choose. We don't want to be conditional. We want to be unconditional, because that's what we do. That's what our standard is. Okay? All that is just what? Lawnmower. Secure the tackle. Get the ball out, okay? The other thing, too, is teams know us over the last number earlier years as far as doing a good job in takeaways. So that slows that ball carrier down. Because he's what? He's worried about the football. Okay? So it's times that he's not running as hard. Okay? No different than a quarterback. Okay? So it does have an effect on the offense. Okay? They're going down to score. Okay? It's our ball. Okay. Changes momentum. Changes momentum. And they're conscious about it. You see people grabbing at the football. Okay? That's because they're conscious. That's just what they do. That's what they do. Okay? Get your hands up. Okay? Slow down. Slow down. You can probably take the ball right out of his hand. Okay? A good job picking it up. But this is a missed opportunity, of course, right here. When we're going to the quarterback, what we're trying to do is take the ball out of his hand. That's the whole idea. Okay? It forces us what? To slow down a little bit. Okay? To slow down a little bit. Okay? All this is what? The drill that we saw our first takeaway circuit was what? The DB on the edge coming off the edge. That's all this is. That's all this is. Okay? Because what you do in drill is going to transpire to the game. Because what do we do during practice is put them in what? Game situations. Okay, that's what we do as coaches. Okay? It's a good job by Sales coming off the weak side. Okay? It's a good hit. Okay? But when I look at it is, instead of being a good play, let's make it a great play. Okay? Because he's got an opportunity, if he shoots the arm, to get the ball out of there. Again, we want you to think about the ball. That's what we want the players to think about. Okay? Now, this is a great play. Okay? It's a good play, but we want to take it one step farther. Okay? We're trying to be special. In order to be something special, you got to do something. You can't just do the norm. Okay? That's why we talk about getting that ball, getting that ball, getting that ball. Okay? They can say whatever they want about our defense. Okay? But the thing that they can say is what? They're special as far as taking away their football. Okay? Again, I'm not a stats person, but those stats don't lie. They got 195 takeaways in the last 4 years. Okay? That's pretty impressive. Okay?
About 5 minutes ago.
Okay. Okay? Good job, 7-footer there. Okay? And again, we want to what? We want to work to try to score. Don't be content. Don't be content. Don't be content. I'm not saying I'm a good coach, but great players make good coaches. Okay. What I like about this one here, okay, you guys tell me what they did. You see it? There you go. There you go. And that's what we like seeing. That's what we like. That's a good rep. That's a good rep. That's a real good rep. You can see when they do that, we know what they're conscious about the football. They're conscious about the ball. Okay? Just kind of go through these real quick, give you an end zone shot of this one. Again, shoot the arm. I think there's an opportunity for us here. We got the DB, we got Winston coming off the edge. I'll slow it down here. Think you got the shot instead of trying to wind up? He just pushes the arm. You know, it's like, what's it? The quickest way to point A to point B is a straight line, right? conscious of the ball. Conscious of the ball. Conscious of the ball. Okay? Very important. This is delayed reaction. Delayed reaction. Okay? We like it to be quicker. Okay? Because you never know. Okay? You never know. You never know. He's reaching around. He's doing what? Going for the ball. Strip sack. Okay? Yeah, it helps you when you have a 7-foot wingspan. Okay? But he's conscious of the football. Okay? He's conscious of the football. Okay? Now we want to try to do what? Scoop and score. We're going to try scoop and score. Disrupting the ball. Okay? Disrupting. It's a good job getting his arm up. Forces the ball. Okay? Because he shoots the arm. You see where the ball goes. Okay, this is a great job by the front. Poor job here. Don't be afraid. Okay, and I know, as a DB out here in the corner, you feel like you're all on an island. Okay, but you got to do what? You got to trust your teammates are coming. Okay, if he forces them back in, it's a no play. He gives up the edge, it messes up their angle, now it's the first down. Okay? It's a little thing. Okay? It's a little thing. Okay? This is a good job right here. Okay? Still would like to see him just go ahead and take your shot. Take your shot. Take your shot. If you run through with outside hip, okay, he's got to do what? He's got to start his feet. He's not gaining ground. He's not gaining ground. And here we got people running the line. People running the line. And there you go. There you go. There you go. He's going to show it to you. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Get a tip. They get a completion. We get a forced fumble. We get a fumble recovery. We're going to try to score. Sometimes you got to know when to get down now. Almost done. Okay, here, there's a pick. We talk about what? We're talking about scoring, right? Go ahead and give it up. Try to score. We'll try to score. This is a great play by him. Great job maintaining his leverage. Punching the ball. Picking it up. Score. This is in the playoff. Sorry. Okay. So show you this one here, okay? Tell me what Adam Bighill could do. There you go. Okay? The hit's good. Well, let's get that ball. Okay? Because he still what? He still gets the ball off. Okay? But we felt that he had an opportunity to shoot the arm. Okay? Again, we're not looking to make the good play. We're making to make the great play. Okay? Redirect. Become offensive. Let's try to score. Don't be content with the takeaway. Try to get as many positive yards as we possibly can. Okay? We're going to talk about pursuit, right? We do a great job at point of attack. Great job. But whoever the backside contain player is, what did I say? How he should chase. Depth of the ball. Depth of the ball. Okay? Your play isn't to make over here. Your play is what? If you redirect back. Okay? If you redirect back. Okay? Great job setting a new boundary. That should be a loss of 10 yards. Do your job. Do your job. So this is one of those plays near the end of the game where there was, we thought we had won the game because of thought it was a fumble and they ruled it an incomplete pass. But if we go for the football, there's no review. We have an opportunity. Because he has an opportunity just to break the ball. Tackle the ball. Tackle the ball. Tackle the ball. Okay? Ball is the most important. Okay? Get the football. Get the football. Okay? He does a better job here. Okay? You just stay outside for contain.
Yeah, you're so crying right now. Yeah. This isn't tiring.
No. Well, a little bit. I was going through and I was just, around 4 o'clock. I was going through and just checking and I go, there's nothing with the scaffold on this. I go, let me go through and I said, well, we have some nice plays in there here. Okay, and this last one here, okay. It's a great play, okay, but again, don't be content and just run out of bounds, okay? Try to be offensively and score, okay? Because it is hard to make up those 7 points when your offense isn't on the field. Okay, so again, the things that we have done over the last number of years, it's not rocket science, it's by no means or anything like that, but it's something that we talk about and we put into action and we held the players accountable, but we also show them, okay, when they do it, what happens, and when they don't do it, they don't have a chance of that happening. Okay, and the bottom line is what? We all want to make plays. Okay, and all we want to do is no different than what the other coaches have talked about, is put them in a position to make plays. Okay, but in order to do that, you got to do your job or do the right thing. Okay, so shoot the arm, break it, get to the football. Those little things, okay, touching the football. It sounds very elementary, okay, but how many times that we see whatever level that we're playing, okay, them not doing it. Okay, this is just what? This is just reinforcement. It's something that we believe in, okay, and like I said, we won 44 games, second most in the CFL, behind Calgary over the last 4 years. But 42 are because of takeaways. So they're very important to us, and they've been probably the #1 staple for our success. I just thank you guys again for having me out. Really enjoy myself. Hopefully, I'll be able to help you guys out. If there's anything that you guys ever need, I'm here in town until April. Just let me know, and we love to sit there and talk football with you. Okay? Even though I know there's a lot of great people.